Who is the most influential person in history? Hey everyone, in case you didn't recognize me, it's me, Raul. And today I'm here in my son Raul Andres' room using his posters as props. Many musicians have become legends over the years because of the impact they have made on the world through their music. Some examples for me: John Lennon, George Harrison, Mozart, Beethoven, B.B. King. These people continue to remain legends past their death. We enjoy their music as we download, we buy CDs, or vinyl records are coming back. There's one legendary person who continues to impact the world for thousands of years past his death. Now, this person wasn't a famous musician, but famous for what he taught and how he lived. And his name is Jesus. In our new series, Legend, in the next coming weeks, we're going to explore the evidence that shows that Jesus was a real person who lived in a particular place and time. We're looking forward in this journey in legend to learn more about Jesus and his life and his impact on the world. I hope you can join us in our Zoom calls. Looking forward to seeing you. God bless you and take care. We look for great legends and influencers, and we look at contributions in science, technology, music, the arts, medicine, etc. But 2,000 years ago, a man was born who changed the world. He is a central figure of our human history. His name is Jesus. Countless books have been written about Jesus because he is a central figure in the arts, history, and culture. Do you know that the birth of Jesus determines how we divide our time? Our modern calendar is measured based on his birth. We divide our calendar BC and AD. BC, before Christ. For example, the Great Pyramids in Egypt were built in the year 2560 BC, meaning they were built 2,560 years before the birth of Christ. Today, as we're filming this, and we're in the year 2020 AD, which means Anno Domini, the year of the Lord, meaning that this is the year 2020 after the birth of Christ. There are many people that have done great things and amazing things for our world, but none of those contributions compare to the impact Jesus has had in our lives and in our world. You know, in the next few weeks, we're going to learn more about Jesus. Jesus is a real person. He was born in a time and a place, a real time and a real place. And he is the most significant person in our history. I encourage you to read Luke chapters 2, verses 2 to 7. We read that Jesus was born to a Jewish woman, Mary, in Bethlehem. And at that time, the rulers were King Herod the Great and Caesar Augustus. Jesus died under the rule of Pontius Pilate and under the reign of Emperor Tiberius. You know, the majority of Jesus, or the stories about Jesus, or the information about Jesus, comes from the Bible. But you know, us history buffs and those CSI fanatics, you know, sometimes we need to go to other sources to confirm the information that we have. You know, there are multiple places and books and writings of the evidence from a secular perspective of Jesus' existence and that Christianity was a force. There are names like Flavius, Josephus, Tacitus, and Pliny the Younger. Who are they? They are Roman historians. You know, these dudes, they were in charge of keeping record what was going on. You know, they didn't care about the Christians. They didn't care about Jesus. They didn't care about anybody. All they were there was to keep record of what was going on. And in their writings, we hear about Jesus. You see, a lot of people may disagree with Jesus' works, miracles, but there now has been a historian, not one, that has claimed that Jesus did not exist. Do you know of any influencers? Think for a sec. Those who talk about clothing, cars, or a lot of girls' favorite, makeup. How many followers do you think they have? And what impact, good or bad, do they have in our society? You know, when Jesus started his ministry, first of all, he didn't have an Instagram account, nor Facebook, nor Snapchat, nor a YouTube channel. He started with no followers. He walked. He preached. In his travels, he performed miracles. And during those travels, he invited 12 men to be his apostles. And as the word spread about Jesus, his following grew. You know, after he died and resurrected, his following continued to grow. You know, many great people, influential people, have died and have been remembered for the things that they did in their lives. But Jesus, there was something about Jesus that was different. You see, Jesus said he was God. Take that back. Jesus said he is God. And over the next few weeks, we will discuss this and Jesus' life. You know, the effect of Jesus on the world is remarkable. You know, it's been more than 2,000 years since his birth. And he is still loved, remembered, and followed. You know, two great examples here in our parish of people who are following Jesus is our Father David, our pastor. You know, he's told the story a few times that he actually left the church as a young person, as a young adult. And look, he came back and is our priest and our pastor. How lucky we are. Another great example very close to us as well is Letty. You know, Letty had a great corporate job, but she heard the calling to youth ministry. So she quit this nice, lucrative corporate job and became our youth minister. How lucky we are too. Jesus, historical figure, legend, influencer, and overall good guy. For me, my Lord and my God. Jesus is my Savior. We are so looking forward to walking with you, to learn more about Jesus, the most influential person of all time, and how he continues to work in our lives. God bless.